In this video, we are going to talk about the top 10 places to visit in Nebraska. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for future updates. Nebraska is a state of warm-hearted people, great natural features, and pleasant cities that is often ignored as a tourism destination. Lincoln, the state capital, and Omaha, the largest city, are the two most populous cities in the state. Each is worth a visit, with old historic places to explore and vivid cultural scenes to take in. From Chimney Rock to the gorgeous Sandhills landscapes, the Nebraska landscape has some unique attractions for those who take the time to explore it. Don't just drive through Nebraska when you cross Interstate 80. Take a break and check out our selection of the best things to do in Nebraska. Number 10. A scenic driving tour of the Sandhills. The Sandhills region of Nebraska is a naturalist's dream. It comprises dunes, some of which reach 300 feet in height, as well as grasslands and shallow lakes, and covers 1/4 of the state. A driving tour through the Sandhills, which are sometimes referred to as one of the most gorgeous in the United States, is a fantastic opportunity to get to know the area. Highway 2 winds its way through the countryside, taking travelers on a 272-mile journey past a variety of remarkable natural and man-made monuments, including 𝐾𝐨, a strange stone circle. The majority of travelers begin their journey at Grand Island and end in Alliance. Outdoor enthusiasts, particularly bird watchers, should plan a trip to Valentine National Wildlife Preserve. Thousands of ducks live in the shallow lakes that dot the Sandhills region, making this a magnificent refuge. Number 9. 𝐾𝐨. 𝐾𝐨, one of Nebraska's outer attractions, is a replica of the more famous Stonehenge, but built entirely of automobiles. 39 automobiles, positioned in various places, protrude from the prairie grasslands and so faithfully recreate the real Stonehenge that the summer solstice event takes place here in the same way it does in England. Although 𝐾𝐨 is the main attraction, the site also contains a number of other one-of-a-kind creations. A metal fish is seen coming from the ground in one spot. 𝐾𝐨 is a free site to visit. A gift shop called the Pit Stop sells a variety of unique products if you want to take something home with you. Number 8. Indian Cave State Park. The cave walls at this state park are lined with beautiful and intriguing petroglyphs depicting nature sceneries and wildlife. The park's gorgeous site on the banks of the Missouri River makes it a popular camping and hiking destination. 22 miles of varied and exciting hiking paths wind their way through the park, passing by some of the area's highlights, such as a ridge and the Lincoln Bend wetlands. Brownville is only a short drive away from Indian Cave State Park. Hackberry Hollow and Ash Grove, two campgrounds within the park, contain 134 RV sites with electricity service. Most are 30 amp, 22 sites are 50 amp and water. Reservations for sites can be made online. Number 7. Golden Spike Tower in North Platte. The Golden Spike Tower provides a bird's-eye perspective of the Bailey Yard, which is officially recognized as the largest train yard in the world. On any given day, over 150 trains and 10,000 rail cars pass through this yard. The 8-story structure is completely encased in glass. As visitors stare out from the observation area beyond the Bailey Yard, the complete panorama of the Platte River Valley appears. The Visitor Center, located at the base of the tower, houses a collection of Union Pacific artifacts. North Platte's Golden Spike Tower is located on the outskirts of town. Number 6. Scotts Bluff National Monument. From all over the Nebraska grasslands, this massive natural formation may be viewed. Native Americans who lived in the area utilized it as a marker, and later visitors passing through in the mid-19th century, including pioneers on the California, Oregon, and Mormon trails, used it as well. On weekends, rangers dressed in period costume roam the park in various sections, delivering historical insights and anecdotes. This 3,000-acre national monument was established in 1919, and it has undergone numerous modifications since then. A meandering route with 3 tunnels climbs up to the upper peaks. Hiking routes provide excellent views of the surrounding landscape. Taking the summit shuttle to the top and then hiking back down is a popular alternative. The entrance to Scotts Bluff National Monument is free. Number 5. Haymarket District in Lincoln. The Haymarket District is a fantastic destination to visit at any time of year, thanks to its lively atmosphere, great restaurants, and renovated historical buildings. Visitors can stroll the brick streets and gaze into the windows of eccentric stores, or stop for coffee and snacks at one of the many cafes and eateries. The renovated water tower and the town clock are two of the area's tourist attractions. While there is usually something going on in the Haymarket District, it can get quite crowded on days when the local university sports teams are playing. Number 4. Chimney Rock National Historic Site. The Chimney Rock structure, which dates from 25 to 24 million years ago, stands 480 feet above the surrounding farmland. Pioneers going west in the early to mid-19th century used this impressive rock spire as a signpost. The scenery currently resembles that of the Great Western Migration, when wagon trains traversed this route. Visitors can get a feel of how the pioneers must have felt when they came here. On-site, a visitor center gives information on the formation's geology, as well as the history of the Overland Trail. Number 3. Strategic Air and Space Museum, Ashland. The rich artifacts on display at this museum in Ashland, midway between Omaha and Lincoln, will impress fans of aircraft and aviation technology. The museum, which began as the Strategic Air Command in 1959 and evolved over the years, moved to its current location in a contemporary facility in 1998. The name was changed to the Strategic Air and Space Museum a few years later. The museum covers 300,000 square feet and features a variety of planes, spacecraft, and unique exhibitions that vary frequently. The enormous B-17G Flying Fortress, the B-25N Mitchell, and the MiG-21F Fishbed C are among the aircraft on display. Several ICBMs are stationed outside the main building, intercontinental ballistic missiles. These missiles were designed to deliver nuclear warheads, but they were never used, thankfully. A planetarium with seasonal astronomical programs and motion attractions, for an additional price, that imitate being in a helicopter and riding a roller coaster are also on site. Number 2. Old Market in Omaha. The Old Market is a great place to shop, eat, and get a sense of how Omaha could have looked in its early days. The region has a lovely and vintage vibe, thanks to cobblestone streets and rebuilt old buildings from the early 19th century. A wide variety of retail establishments, ranging from galleries to coffee shops and fine dining restaurants, are housed in these unique structures. Many of Omaha's major tourist sites and top things to do, such as the Durham Museum and the Bob Carey Pedestrian Bridge, are within easy walking distance of the Old Market. Number 1. Omaha's Henry Doorly Zoo and Aquarium. The Henry Doorly Zoo and Aquarium in Omaha is an exception to the rule that zoos are rarely the most fascinating thing to see or do in a state. The world's largest indoor desert, the world's largest indoor jungle, and the world's largest nocturnal display are all housed in this remarkable 160-acre site. The aquarium exhibits are interesting and allow visitors to interact with stingrays as they swim by. Take a camel ride if you want to do something completely different. The Lozier IMAX 3D Cinema is a terrific spot to unwind after a long day of walking, with a continuously changing lineup of films. At Glacier Bay Landing, a replica Alaska seaport area, you can also grab a bite to eat and let the kids play on the lighthouse. What do you think about our video? Let us know in the comment box below. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Thank you.